Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Bearcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Kennesaw State's offense takes the field. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Getting some heat. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The Bearcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Watson. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Wide receiver shows motion. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Caught behind the line. It's Evans. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Bearcats look to do some damage in the red zone. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Sam Houston!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
Kennesaw State, 0.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Keeps it on the bootleg. They're trying to get to it. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Unloads it downfield. Pulls it in on the right. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Bearcats! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And this offense right now, they are doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game, they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Wyoming. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Kent. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. Fires on the run. Makes a catch at the 15. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Gentry. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Fires to the tight end. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half.
Kennesaw State, 0.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Kennesaw. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Off play action on first down. He wants to go deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Bearcats! And the stomping has commenced. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other, and it was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point in the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Moss. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. This time they'll go to the running game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to throw. It's Bryson. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Off the play fake. He uncorks one deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Gentry. Running with power. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Leaves it with the back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Bearcats with the 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Gonna take a shot. Got it. Touchdown, Sam Houston. And the route is on. That should move them closer to this elusive 2nd win of the year as they build this 4th quarter lead.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Sam Houston, 31. Kennesaw State, 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets.
Return.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Going up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moss. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He's right on target. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Looking to move it through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He wants to throw. Coming after him. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. It would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.